Hi! Happy February, guys! We're 1 month closer to getting out of winter, so that's a win in my book. Although I do feel like I've been a little bit better this winter than winters in the past. I'm definitely feeling my body feel the need to take a rest and take it slow, but I'm not as mentally drained as I've been in past winters, and I do think that was in part because I spent a little time in Florida, but I came home and was greeted by a horrible snowstorm, had me inside the house for about 5 days straight, so I was still a victim of this winter, but not in the same way that I've been in the past, but keeping it positive. And I want to show you guys my favorite things of this January. I feel like I really had a lot of great things that I loved, especially like coming out of Christmas. I get so many great gifts from my friends and my family that kind of have made an appearance in here, so and it's just things that helps me get through this month. So without further ado, let's get into my January favorites. So the first thing I have up is kind of like a miscellaneous item, and that's my iPad. I've had my iPad since college. This is not new to me. However, she's reinvented herself in my life this month. I have unfortunately become full-blown iPad kid, but in the best way possible. I use it all the time. I did buy myself an Apple Pencil as well this month, which was huge. This one is one that I have to charge like this, which I didn't realize when I ordered it, but I didn't care enough to send it back. And it's not that big of a hassle. I just plug it in at night and we're all good. But the pencil kind of makes it, I can't lie. And I had bought like a knockoff pencil at first and it just didn't work the same as this one. And so kind of had to bite the bullet and buy this one. But my list of favorites is on here, so we're gonna move forward with that. But I use my iPad for Pinterest all the time. I use it for Canva. I use it to write down like my to-do lists. I walk on the treadmill, I scroll on it. She just is perfect, and I don't have to be like so close on my phone. It's a bigger screen. I like try to keep the brightness down since it's a bigger screen, but yeah, I really enjoy it. Okay, my next favorite, also in like the miscellaneous category, is this laptop cover. It's like a little sleeve that you can put your laptop in. It just like magnets shut. It's from Heaven Mayhem. It is so gorgeous. It has the little Heaven Mayhem on the back there, but I just love it, and I traveled with it. I have a bigger laptop. It fits right in perfectly. I just feel like it's so chic. It makes me feel like an adult. I don't just throw my laptop in my bag and not care, and I obviously like want to be very careful with my more expensive items that I have, and this has like a little bit of cushion but not too much where it takes up so much space. I didn't want like a puffy one, so this is like super sleek and pretty, just like the way it looks, like a little envelope, or I guess a big envelope, but I'm loving that. Okay, next is some little health and wellness things, and this I don't have with me, but I'll just put pictures right here. I love that my pencil's like a little wand. 1, magnesium. I have always had trouble falling asleep, and I'm a thinker. My mind kind of wanders at night. I'll be falling asleep and then I'm like, I need to Google this. I need to Google, I don't know what year was, I don't know, I can't think of anything. It's not gonna make me sound stupid, but I'll Google like the most random things at night, and like I'll just then fall down like a rabbit hole of like this, and this. So I have been trying so many things. I got the Hatch alarm clock. I try to like turn all my lights out and only turn on a lamp past like 8 p.m. Really try to get myself ready for bed. Despite that, it doesn't work. However, magnesium, and I'm using the magnesium powder from the Calm brand, has done wonders. Calms me down and I stay asleep, and that's the other thing. I've kind of had issues where I sometimes wake up in the middle of the night. Nope, I am out. And it's not as bad as melatonin. Like the next day I don't feel dead. It's not as hard for me to wake up in the morning. It puts me to sleep without making me groggy and exhausted. It just makes me relaxed. Next, immunity shots, and I'll put the exact ones that I like here. It's like Salty brand, I think it's called. Yes, SOLTI. And I did the Super Boost Super Shot, a turmeric ginger pineapple one. It is actually good, and there's not many of those like shots that I can take without feeling disturbed. And also, like, sometimes they make me feel worse. They make me feel like I'm gonna throw up. I had to sit down after I took one, but that one doesn't make me feel like I'm gonna die, so that's good, obviously. Okay, going into my beauty category, those are my two like wellness things. I've been doing the same workouts that I've been doing past months, nothing new there. First, this little bag my friend Grace got me for Christmas. It is so cute. Unfortunately, I can't tell you where she got it because it was given to me as a gift. However, I know that you can get this done on like Etsy, a little embroidery, but I just think it's so cute, the perfect colors. I love it so much, and I have been traveling with it everywhere I go. I always keep some fun things in there. So this Loops face mask, this I've been using like all of January. I just find it so fun. I like that it's one of those like gel ones instead of a sheet, but this is just fun to do. I don't know really that I notice a difference, but this is the Glow Hydrate one. Actually, no, that's not true. I do, like, you can definitely tell your skin is much glowier after using this. It's like very hydrating, but it's also very fun. And I don't know, I've just been really into doing face masks in general this month as like a little self-care relax, because that's what the winter is about. Next, this Glossier hand cream. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit on my hand right now because honestly I need it. First of all, it comes out, gosh, I don't know if it's gonna focus. It comes out like so nice and smooth. I have this, the Glossier like perfumes and stuff, but I really like this hand cream because it's not like an overly like oily hand cream, and like you saw how much I just used, doesn't make my hands like too greasy. But I've also just been needing like hand creams in the winter because my hands are so dry, but I've never really like been into hand creams because I still think it's kind of gross, but like this is the best I found, and I've been trying to be pretty diligent about using it. But it's also super cute and it matches my bag, so, well, my name on my bag, you know. So this is another thing that's been kind of a favorite, but really any hand cream will do. This one, it's so cute, like, and fun. Okay, next are these bad boys. I'm pulling them all out at the same time. Okay, so I always get these little perfume samples, and I got a few for Christmas of like the Glossier ones, but I don't know why I felt the need to put all of these in here to be like my favorites. But this one's super cute, and then the rest are just like these little things. I don't know why I wanted to show you all of them, but I have been obsessed with these because I'm somebody that like, I don't have like a signature scent. I guess I'll like use one scent for a really long time and then I'll kind of like move on to a new one or something. But I like these because you can easily use the whole thing, but it makes it really easy to switch up what perfume you're wearing, and like without buying an entire Gucci perfume, like, I don't know, and you can kind of like wear the nice ones for special occasions. I usually like will throw one in my purse, and I have pretty much one in every purse I own, because a lot of times I'll leave the house and be like, shoot, I forgot to put perfume on, and then I can quick spray, and I always have like a little new fresh scent. So I've been really into those. I don't know, it's just been fun for me, and I feel like it's something that like you collect over time but you never use, so like putting them in each of your purses makes it nice, and then you get a new purse and you're like, oh, wonder which one's in here, I forget. So there's that. Next is this Refi mascara. It is, okay, let me show you the wand. Isn't that crazy? Like, I have never had one like this, but I love like a very long skinny lash that looks very natural, just like slightly enhanced, and this is it. I do believe they also have a brown one. I got the black. I will probably get the brown next time just because like that's how much I like the natural look, but I think this is like just so beautiful and so natural, and the way the applicator shaped this makes it so nice and easy. Next, this is a little dirty because it was in my makeup bag, but this Summer Fridays blush, It is so pretty, and I just love a cream blush, and I love that it feels like it's almost like a skincare product. It goes on so nice. It doesn't feel like it's clogging my pores. It just has like a very nice natural finish to it that is chef's kiss. This next is the Summer Fridays Mint Lip Butter Balm. My friend got this for me a long time ago. This is now my third one. I will admit I did lose the one that she got me. Dropped it. And never found it again. I was really sad, but it was so good. Like, I had used most of it, but I'm obsessed with it. And I know everybody loves these, but I don't love like a colored thing like this. I did buy the colored one. I just don't like it as much, but this one is so good. And something about like the mint, it's so good. I just love the minty fresh. Oh, it's so good. Alright, final favorite in the beauty department is this yellow scrunchie. It's like a silk scrunchie, and I've been trying to be very diligent about the way I'm treating my hair and just like the types of hair ties I'm using. Pulling it too much. I'm not gonna be like, oh, this is thin hair by any means, but I'm afraid. I used to have more, and I want to always have so much. So I'm just trying to be more careful with my hair, and I do think like we gave up on scrunchies way too soon. I mean, I'm not gonna like wear it on my wrist because it's just like a little bit much for me, but around the house, to Pilates, this is cute, and I don't think that there is anything wrong with it. Okay, wait, where'd my iPad go? Let's see what my next category is. Clothing. I have been obsessed with matching PJ sets. It's been a thing. I know I showed them, I think, in my last favorites video. I showed one pair. Well, I got a new pair for Christmas, and I'm very excited about them. It's the Jerf Avenue. These are actually like dirty, but these are the pants. It's like the Summer Berries pattern. You get the idea. But they're so comfy. They're so light and bouncy, and I don't usually love sleeping in pants, but these ones are just like really, really nice. I have the matching t-shirt to go with it, and they're just so comfy. There's just nothing else for me to say about them, but I really, really do like them. Okay, next. Another set, which I only have the top because the pants are also dirty, shocker. But this is the Skims fleece, and it's a set. So it's a little cropped fleece. It has cropped arms too, which is why it looks like it's for a child, but it's not. It's for me. But the arm sleeves are like cropped and stuff. I wore this when I was traveling to Florida. It is so comfy. I feel like I'm in bed when I'm walking around in this, and the pants are so nice too. I mean, I love wearing the whole set together. If I had to choose one or the other, I would choose the pants because there's nothing like fleece pants. It's amazing. I'll put a picture of like what the whole set looks like here, but I'm obsessed with the way they feel, and it makes me want to never wear anything else, and it makes winter actually okay because I am not gonna be able to wear this set in summer, and so I'm like, you know what, I have to hold on to this winter month because I can wear my Skims fleece set, and that's very, very important to me. But I love it. It's so comfy. Next, these are gorgeous to me. These I was not expecting at all for Christmas, and I was gifted them, and I'm obsessed. First of all, they look great with my Skims fleece set, but they also just are so fun and cool, and I really, really, really like them. I like that they're just like a tightening. I love this like metal detail on the side. It's so cute and cool. Here's what the backs look like. They're like kind of bluish gray. They're just so cool. I really am obsessed with them. But yeah, they have like a little blue detail up here. I don't know. They're my favorite shoe right now. I would wear them like every day with every outfit if I could. But yeah. Okay, my last two items are in the entertainment department. I guess you can include my iPad. The first thing is puzzles, which it's just like kind of a random thing. Like, I don't have a specific puzzle in mind. I just did one that was horrible. It took me probably over 24 hours like total. It was so hard. It was only 2 colors and it was 1,000 pieces, and when I got done 5 pieces were missing, so that was really a bummer. But the process of puzzling is so fun, and I've always been obsessed with puzzles. I love puzzles. I love doing puzzles as an activity with a group. I like doing it by myself. I have no qualms when it comes to puzzles. Like, even though that last one I did was horrible and hard, I had so much fun. Puzzles have just been the favorite for January, but for always. It's really just like a winter thing. Every winter when I'm like stuck inside, I'm like, okay, time to do a puzzle. I just think it's like such a nice form of entertainment. You can do it and listen to a podcast, or you can do it and like have TV playing in the background, but you don't have to be staring at a screen the whole time, which I think is really nice. But it's just like such a calming thing to put it together. So I've always been a lover of the puzzles. Alright, and my last final favorite of the month of January was this book, The 5 People You Meet in Heaven. One of 2 books I read in January. I kind of had a slow one, but I love this book. I cried so hard. I think I cried harder than I did for Tuesdays with Morrie. It is just such a beautiful story. It shows the way different lives intersect and the way different lives impact each other without even people knowing it. So the main character, Eddie, dies at 83 years old, which is an actual true story of the author's uncle, I believe, because he has like photos and things like that, so that makes sense. But when he passes away, he goes to heaven and he meets up with 5 people that he interacted with in his time on earth, but some of them he's not even sure who they are, and he figures out how he played a role in their lives and how they played a role in his life. And you see all this very deep and meaningful interaction of different people who changed each other's lives without even knowing it. And it's such a beautiful story. Yeah, I just really, the end really got me, obviously. I can hardly talk about it. It's actually just so good, and I do think everybody should read it. But that is it. Those are my January favorites, and I'm gonna put a little link in the description for everything that I mentioned here if anybody is interested. And I'll also put like a little link to a January playlist of my music. But alright, well, thank you for watching, and I love you. Bye.